I didn't realize at the time, and I know now, I was creating overuse injuries in my joints in particular. I didn't need to be doing that. Now I'm over 50. It's like, do you know what? My hip joints, I've got a lot of wear and tear. There's osteoarthritis forming in there. And it's because I did way too much volume when I was a lot younger.
Fighters, welcome back to another episode of Heatrick Muay Thai Performance.
With those sort of technical practices, I think it's all good, especially early on. You want to be building as many repetitions, just making sure they're nice, good quality repetitions. But I would warn against, because this is something I historically did. I mean, when I was sort of back early in my training, it was sort of late 80s, early 90s. And I had a punch bag up at my mum and dad's place in the garage. And I'd just be out there for hours, even just throwing the same kick over and over and over and over again. I didn't realize at the time, and I know now, I was creating overuse injuries in my joints in particular. I didn't need to be doing that. And at the time, felt fine, no issues. I was young enough that it felt like all of that was recovering. I wasn't aware I was building up damage that has now expressed itself. Now I'm over 50. It's like, do you know what? My hip joints, I've got a lot of wear and tear. There's osteoarthritis forming in there. And it's because I did way too much volume when I was a lot younger. It's not what I did later. I got more and more sensible and scientific as time went on. But there was a lot of damage I did early days that has come to fruition much later. And that was just doing too much volume of the same thing. So when you're on doing your stuff, say solo on your bag and stuff, I just warn against doing too much of literally the same movement, because it's very, very tempting to try and get something sharp like that. I tend to try and set a limit where I'm thinking about the quality of my movement. As soon as it starts deteriorating too much, it's like, move on to something else anyway. I'm always trying to bank quality repetitions of something so that I'm not learning poor movement patterns. But also now I'm very much, there's enough wear and tear in that movement now, let it settle. Because it's, again, a bit like picking that scab. If you keep going at the same thing, it's like bang on the same line, along the same line, same wear and tear, same wear and tear. Whereas if you're varying it a little bit more, that just distributes that load a lot better. So there's that mindset of being laser in on trying to correct something and being like, I'm going to repeat, is good up to a point. Just be mindful of that. I like to, with the solo training as such like that, is to work that sort of 80-20 rule. And I'm trying to 20% on something that's going to change something, do enough of it, leave it alone, go on to something else, and not just keep going at it, because there's diminishing returns after that. And there is actually overuse that can start to creep in as well.
Thanks for listening. If you found this valuable, please like, subscribe, and share with someone else it could help too. Please give the podcast a review or comment below. We'd love to hear from you. As always, you can visit heatrick.com for more Muay Thai performance podcasts, videos, articles, and guides. Catch you next time.